you can't hold an event in Paris without this man. It's Ciryl Gane headlining yet another card in Paris, this time against Sergey Spivak. What's the vibe like for you this week, Ciryl? I mean, I know it's usually positive for the most part. I'd be very surprised if it was not.
Yes, I'm really happy for this second edition for Paris. You see, to be in my country, in my town. At first, it looked like a celebration because you have a lot of French fighters, and the crowd gonna be really crazy than last year's, as last year's, and because we're gonna have the family, the friends. So I'm really happy. I'm really happy about that.
Someone made an observation this week that whenever you're asked about your opponent, you're always very complimentary about them. I think this is the best way to be a professional fighter because why are you going to talk badly about an opponent where if you beat them, then it takes away from your own win. If you say this guy's the best fighter in the world and you beat them, I think it makes the win all that much bigger. But why are you always so polite about your opponents?
Yes, of course. So my opponent this Saturday, Spivak, is going to be he's a really good wrestler, and he's from Sambo, so he got a lot of skills on the judo, and so the people are really afraid for me because of that. And like you said, this is a really good way to I don't have the good word, but to prove I'm good. I'm good, and I did just a mistake with Jon Jones, and I'm really good also in this compartment, but. I'm not focused on to prove something to the people. I'm just focused to on winning my fight. That's it. You see,
Now I'll make it a little bit tougher on you. What is the worst part of Sergey Spivak's game?
the worst. But I'm gonna compare about me. But I'm gonna say the striking game. The striking game. I think this is my strength for this fight, and a weakness for him. And when you reverse, maybe and for sure because he has a lot of a big background on the wrestling game, he is better than me on this compartment. So it's gonna be a game. This is the heavyweight.
When you talk about the striking game, I feel like you don't really have an equal in the heavyweight division in terms of striking. But if you were to have a straight, basically kickboxing match, like it would be MMA gloves in a cage, but there's no takedowns allowed, who would have the best chance of beating you in the heavyweight division, in your opinion?
That's funny that question, but you see, I remember the we talking about him. Unfortunately, he lost his little girl, but this guy Aris, yeah,
Ed Harris, yeah, Ed Harris.
this is his name. The yeah Aris. Do you remember? Yeah, you know what I mean. Aris.
Is out of the UFC
He's
now.
out of the UFC now, but it was really dangerous on the striking. And now the better guy on the striking without me. Uh, hmm, hmm. I don't see a lot of difference between the better guy and on the striking. So the yeah, Thomas Pinal. Maybe I'm gonna say Thomas Pinal. Maybe I'm gonna say Thomas Pinal. Yeah.
All right, I'm glad I got an answer out of you. I mean, you fought Jairzinho Rosenstruck, who was a phenomenal striker in my opinion, but
Yeah, Jorginho, of
he's,
course,
he's,
of
he's
course.
a really good striker. Like if we're talking just striking, he's very good.
Yeah, yeah. He's really dangerous. He's really dangerous on the striking, of course, of course.
So what does it mean to you to headline another event in Paris? Obviously, MMA is very new in France, so I imagine anytime you get this sort of opportunity, it's a big deal for you.
Je suis pas sûr d'avoir compris.
Comment tu vis l'UFC en Paris?
Yeah,
Faut que
this is exactly like you say. Yes, this is something new. Even if we are in the second event, this is staying new for the people in my country. But we did a lot of job with the last with the first event. Now we did a lot of job for the MMA world, and yes, this is another opportunity to to improve in this compartment for the French people, and it's going to be really cool for the French fighters because more the people going to know this sport, more the French fighter going to have some opportunity to have some sponsor or some stuff like that. You see, because everybody knows it's not easy to live just with the person when you started your career. So this is cool for that.
The thing I like about your approach is that for you it's just pure competition. Like there's really no bad blood with you with anybody or anything personal. You're just looking to compete, and I think that's what makes you such a dangerous fighter. Is that you don't bring emotions into the fight with you. In fact, I saw an interview you did with John Gooden where you talked about how you never fought as a kid. Fighting didn't interest you at all. You're a very like gentle and kind child and teenager. So for this, it's just sport, and I think that makes you such a dangerous fighter for that reason.
Yeah, some people are gonna say, yeah, is my strength, but some people are gonna say this is my weakness. You see, so this is different for me. I'm just myself. That's it, and I think this is helped me to be myself and not to try to be someone else. You see, to be authentic like that. This is really important for me, and professionally, we talked about sponsor everything around the fight. This is good also for my country, because in my country the people don't like too much the trash talker like in America or everywhere in the world. So anyway, just the more important is to be comfortable when you jump in the cage, and that's it. And for me, I'm really comfortable.
Why do you think people believe that would be a weakness? Like, is there something that you would agree with if somebody said, "I think it's a weakness that he's not emotionally invested in his matchups"?
No, because some people, but this is more from the people who don't know what is fighting. Um, because the people, for the people to be a fighter equal to be a bad man, a brawler, yeah, exactly. But no, this is not the good definition of a fighter. You see, so this is for more the people now experimenting in this, and that's it. A lot of people who are really more aware of what is to be a fighter gonna say an happy fighter is a dangerous fighter. You see, so you have a lot of them.
Do you feel like you handle losses differently than other people for this reason, because of how you approach these fights?
Uh,
Est-ce que tu penses que tu gères ta défaite mieux que beaucoup de personnes?
uh, Probably. I'm not sure. It's really hard to compare. But for me, truly, I'm okay. It was really hard at the moment because, like I say, I'm a competitor. I'm a real competitor. That's why I'm here today, because I just started a few years, and I like to win. And yes, it was really hard, painful for me. But today, I did some changement in my life, and this is exactly, I did that for the performance, and I just want to be just focused on my performance, and my mindset helped me to do that. I think my mindset helped me to do that. Um, you see, all of my life, I was the guy in the group who had never problem in his life, but that's not true. You see, and I was always here for my friend who have a problem. You see, but the little problem. You see, I'm this kind of guy because I can manage this in myself, and I can adapt on every situation. And today, yeah, maybe this is my strength to jumping back on this fight like else in mind.
So we've never seen you get handled like that in a fight, like you did in the Jon Jones fight. It was very, I think, shocking for a lot of people. So what went wrong in that fight? If I was to be direct about it, like, do you have a specific thing you can pinpoint as to what exactly went wrong in your performance that night?
Um, a lot of people talk about stress. Maybe, maybe, maybe. This is surprised me also, unfortunately, because during the press conference, during the waiting, I was really not stressed. I was just happy to have an opportunity to fight against a guy like Jon Jones, and I was really hungry, but not what?
Yes.
But not nervous. Not nervous. Really, really not nervous. This is not me. But during the fight, I don't know what's exactly happening, but something changed during the fight when we started, and it's not only that. It's also because Jon Jones is a wonderful fighter, and he pushed me to do some mistake. and he took the mistake like a little mistake, you're gonna take it. So both, when you have both, you have a bad result. Yeah.
Was that a new feeling for you in a fight that you'd never experienced before, that level of stress?
Je suis pas sûr de comprendre.
Est-ce que c'est la première fois que tu as ce niveau de stress?
No, but that's strange. But it's not about stress. But this is the first time I felt this sensation in the cage. This is the first time. Yeah, this is the first time. Before that, I can maybe if the issue was not early, really quick like that, I'm gonna head up and manage it, fix it, the problem during maybe if you had just 1-2 minutes, I will be fixing this. But unfortunately, I don't have any chance to fix it, this problem. So this is exactly what's happening. But yeah, when I started, normally I'm really focused when I started, and I was not really focused when we started this fight, and it was impossible to fix it during the first round because it was really quick.
And how do you feel like you're going to be able to avoid that sensation in the future?
Je suis pas sûr d'avoir compris.
Comment tu comptes faire pour éviter
Pour
cette
éviter.
sensation?
Just to be aware, like just to be aware and to remember to be focused at the first second of the fight and to be ready at the first second of the fight, at the beginning.
And what does a win this weekend mean for you in order to get, bounce back from a loss like this? I mean, you bounced back from the loss to Francis, and now you have another opportunity to, I guess, sort of right this wrong.
Yeah, I just want to win every fight. So at first, I just want to win. I'm not. I don't have a lot of question in my head. The big question is how I can beat this guy. That's it. But yes, the way we did last year's after the loss against Francis was a big win against Tai Chivaza, and I got a chance to go back to the belt. So I want to do exactly the same. Yeah.
All right, Ciryl, it's always a pleasure catching up with you. Thank you so much for your time. Best of luck. It's in your hometown, Paris, France. A big opportunity for you, and also a big opportunity for your opponent, Sergey Spivak. Looking forward to seeing how it plays out.
Yeah, pleasure, my man. See you.